Hello everybody, Xney here. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the stock Pyro. Now after the tough break update, your degreaser might not be as effective as it once was. Your reserve shooter is no longer a cancer of Team Fortress 2. And whatever melee weapon you used, I don't know, it doesn't matter, pyro melee weapons don't matter that much. But now, there's this option you have, called the stock Pyro. Now, you pyro purists out there may not believe me when I say that the stock flamethrower is viable, but the shotgun always is. But after this last update, now that the pyros, or everyone's switch speed has been increased, the pyro's stock flamethrower has become way more viable. Also because of the degreaser nerfs, it's not the end-all discussion of flamethrowers anymore. So why would you ever want to use the stock flamethrower over the degreaser? I mean, it still switches faster. Well, you don't get afterburn damage. Okay, I mean, that doesn't matter that much. It's only useful every now and then. But also, you can air blast more times. That's about it, really. But I don't know. I've always been a fan of just the stock flamethrower. I mean, I used the degreaser a lot just because it was that end-all solution to flamethrowers. But now, since this last update, I can go in and have the flamethrower and the shotgun. And I might be a bit shallow because I may only be doing this because the flamethrower has all the skins and the degreaser doesn't have any. But hey, I'm gonna say it's because of how it's balanced. Now, flamethrower skins are a big part of it, same with shotgun skin. But also, the shotgun is an incredible item for the pyro just because it helps you fight other pyros. And it consistently does damage if you can hit shots. Unlike with the flare gun, where it'll only do 30 damage and then, some burn damage. And then, 90 if you hit them with a, the quick switch kind of thing. But that's not as effective anymore since, the degreaser nerfed and all that. But whatever. I'm talking stock pyro. Now, with the stock pyro, you're going to have to play a bit differently than you would play normal pyro. Or the quick switch, crit air shot, and then, beat them down with your melee weapon pyro. Because the normal pyro is more, just kind of walk into them with your flamethrower, shoot them with the shotgun a few times, pop them in the air. So you want to play around some damage dealers. Usually I play around, a medic and a soldier, a combo, a team that's healing each other. And your job then becomes more of a support role instead of an attack role, which is what the pyro excels at and is usually in competitive play. Because you can reflect all the spam. A big part of, playing the game is spamming choke points, especially on some of these new maps, especially the payload map. Holy crap, that choke point right there, like the first capture point, that is an incredibly huge choke point. But if you can get a pyro in there who knows how to reflect, you can just push everything back at the enemy team. And it's an incredible, turn of the tides, because soldiers won't spam rockets anymore, demomans won't spam pipes, and you can clear off sticky traps. It makes them play so much more reserved, and that gives your own team more room to push in. Which is a lot more effective than, you roaming around on your own, getting one kill with a crit flare gun, and dying after that. I don't know. I feel like the pyro excels as a support class, especially in an organized game. Like, if you're playing on a server where people know what they're doing, you're not going to be able to get those insane kill streaks with the flare gun. And the reserve shooter has been nerfed, so, it's not punishing people for jumping, something you just do in the game, making it, not that good. But the air blast itself, and the fact that you gain health from it, so you don't have to, consume a medic's time healing if there's just another pyro, shooting fire or whatever, like a scorch shot or something, which a lot of people do I don't really get it. I only use it with the flog. And that's another thing. A lot of people are complaining about the flog. I don't really see the problem with it. I mean, the old flog, you didn't used to be invincible with it when you taunted. But in the exchange, if you got moved or popped up or juggled or anything, you got an extended period of flog time. Okay, the flog does more damage now. Yes, that's to make it worth something in a competitive environment. I mean, every now and then, so pyro would break out the flog, in a competitive game, but it wouldn't usually do anything. They just get shut down immediately because if everyone's organized like they are, they can just focus fire a flog pyro down. And pyros don't have all that much health, and you give up the most powerful tool you have, the air blast. And just so you can do more damage. And usually you'll just get shut down for it. So they needed to make it viable. I don't think it's overpowered. I just think a lot of people really don't know how to deal with it, and in just normal public games, it just seems overpowered. I don't know. Personal thoughts, pyro gameplay. I would recommend playing some stock pyro. That's it for today. I'll talk to you all later.